think it'll pretty much stay right there the rest of the time. It goes right back to where it should the whole rest of the time. Which is basically it almost shouldn't move at all. That is annoying. Okay. Okay. This guy needs to be transferred. Let's remove this guy. He's right there. Okay, don't know if I want to address this guy. I might look into this guy right here. Cloud to city transition, extra enemies coming at an unexpected time. That is very, I don't know what's going on there. So let's figure out if we can understand what that bug is. So really that is like occurring like right in here slash right in here. So I'm looking through this. Enemy 4 existed equals true. Then mark this section as complete. Change it to level 1 part 2. And then what's this one? If global room step counter greater than or equal to new current counter. And section complete is equals true. And section is existed equals true. This should be is equal to true. Section existed equals false. Section 3 complete equals true. That doesn't seem right. Section 3. When did section 3 even start? Okay. Section 1 complete. Section 2 complete. Section 3 complete. Okay. Guess we're not thinking of it in this way. Guess I need to mark. I'm guessing section complete is getting marked to false, or this doesn't matter at all. Section existed equals false. Section 1 complete, section 2 complete, section 3 complete. Then start this. I think what I need to do is have an indicator that my clouds have transitioned completely that I can also check right here before I start this right here. So let's go see if we can figure that out. Cancel, don't close that. Close this guy because we're not working on him at the moment. Yeah. Backgrounds level 1. And the step event here. And we need to look and see when it starts to do the transition. Begin an outro for sunset clouds. Generate transition clouds. Okay. Part 2A started true. Part 3 started equals false. Okay. So if new layer dot y minus 30 part 2A started equals true. So what I could do here is say create a global variable, which I'm not really looking forward to doing, but I think this is a decent way to handle this. We might be able to look at that object directly and just do the check right here actually. Boom. Now this really should never fail. The object exists because we should only be running this on level 1. But it's just a check, and controller background level 1 part 2A started equals true should keep anything else from like triggering when it shouldn't. So let's see if we can get this piece to respond any differently than it has on the transition from the clouds to the city. We don't want all those extra enemies generated, is basically the idea.
Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go!
Oh yeah, that fixed it, actually. Alright, let's try that one more time to make sure we got it.
Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go!
The sun is gone. Does not occur again. That is awesome.
Mission complete. Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go!
other thing that I thought I did yesterday was make sure that that heli, when it gets destroyed, has an explosion. And that for sure is something I did. There it is. I'm not even sure right now. Outside room. Not even sure if I care right now. Let's see. Okay, so we did fix this. This really doesn't occur anymore because this is fixed. I think I'm gonna call this good. Yeah, so this needs to be fixed. So this one is the bullets are impacting EBPMs at the very least, and I think even, or at least they're impacting the boss orb, and they may be impacting the EBP missile, and they should be missing altogether. The only thing really that should be able to hit the orbs is the katana. Alright guys, so I've been streaming for a couple hours and my eyes are starting to cross. It's getting late. So I think I'm going to call it a day. We did get a lot accomplished. We fixed the Heli Wolf about as best as we could. We gave it an optional entry point so that we could just pass that in at any time. And then the Heli Wolf would act from that point moving forward. Yeah, see you, Beasley. Additionally, we knocked out just a few bugs. We definitely fixed a major bug that was occurring in level 1 on the transition from the clouds to the cities, to the cityscape. Enemies were coming in when they shouldn't have been coming in. We did also make sure that dire pebs were no longer showing on level 1. They basically are a new enemy for level 2. I will end up changing, the dire pebs should always be the last enemy that come in on the peb stream. They also will have more health. I looked into a couple of other bugs, and one or two of them I couldn't reproduce, specifically the menu screen. Whenever the attract mode plays, it will just play indefinitely for me. Attract video mode will play indefinitely, but when we play it on the arcade machine, it's like the arcade machine can't keep up with the video or something like that. But I do have some things to update with that attract mode video anyway, so that will probably be, those will probably be getting updated as well. What else did we knock out here? Let's take a look. We know we have some updates to make to the operator screen. I did not make any updates to the background for level 2. I know there are a few updates. I don't want to update every single item if every single item is not updated. It may be, but I'm not entirely sure of that. I can't look at the image and distinguish enough quickly enough. Yep, that's good. Level 2 updates. Let me just read this for a second. I did do this. I'm not sure if I want to keep it. We made it so that when enemies collide with obstacles, that the obstacles get destroyed. Okay. Enemy activation. Oh. So yeah, and then we added a couple more items to the Trello board here, some additional updates that we know need to be made. There are a couple things I can't do that I wanted to do this evening. I wanted to do HUD updates, but I don't have the very specific sprites that I need to do those. What else was there? There's one or two more. Oh, I wanted to do operator screen updates, but I don't have the specifications that we need for the operator screen. I probably would have done more level 2 scripting had I had most of our level 2 scripting been written out, but it looks like the reason why is because there's a few more enemies that we have, and I didn't want to start coding for those unless we knew exactly when and where they were coming in, because that would just be like doing a bunch of extra work that I would have to go back and touch up later. So. But we knocked out a lot today. I'm really pleased and excited with where we ended up at. Yeah, so now I'm just going back and making sure. The main thing is we've got a build going out for a vendor within the next month here, and I'm trying to make sure everything that we have is tightened up as solid as can be before that gets handed off to the vendor. It would be awesome if I could have level 2 scripting done and a lot of testing in on that. Level 1 is solid though, and we just have a few updates to make, but I want to knock out some of these few bugs that we have on level 1 before we hand this off. And I'd like to get the operator screen up and the HUD display corrected by the time we hand this off. So anyway, I think that's it, guys. I'm gonna do the usual and send you off with our intro outro video on YouTube. And thanks for your time, guys. I will see you next time.